directe de The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Ara, avui és hora de buscar el conjurador per a veure si tenim un moment... Vale, ja està. Que tenia aquí el mòbil encès. Per a trobar o intentar buscar pistes per a trobar la família del Baron i així que ens pugui contar més coses sobre Ciri. A veure què se n'ha fet d'ella. Però antes vaig a veure este perquè hem de fer una partida de win, no?
Craft special order weapons too.
Do politicians murder high-class prostitutes? Course.
A veure, no crec que vengues cartes, òbviament,
I'll take
però
a look. Maybe pick something.
mai està de més mirar-ho. Però vens un mapa. Vens un mapa. Que me quedo ara mateix. No sé de quin set serà per això. Hòstia, t'hauria de vendre
I'll take a look.
fato
Maybe
que
pick
he
something.
agafat. Ara que em dono compte. Sí. Com ara això, això, això. Això. Això també. Fora, fora, fora. Això també fora. I s'ha quedat sec el pobre. S'ha quedat sec. També li queden 7 corones. No té res interessant perquè li compri. No sé. Reparar... Objetos equipados. Pam. Tienda... Ara ja té una miqueta més de diners. Vale. Esta espasa la podria vendre ja. Perquè si la descraftejo, què em dona? Bueno. Quasi que la venc. Apa. I són més dinerets que tinc. Això fora, això també... Això també, això també, això també... I... Se queda sense pasta una altra vegada. Ai. A veure, jo vull baixar aquí baix. 15, mira, just. El just i necessari. Bueno, ja hem fet una miqueta de diners. I ara anem a l'important. Al win. Tope.
For a few rounds of
I let's
Gwent.
go. Baraja de monstruos, no gràcies. La del norte. A veure, els guardiana. Hòstia, esta la podria ficar, que és nova. Estos no m'interessen. Escollatel, tinc algun de nou? No. I d'estos tampoc. Iniciar. Això fora... Este quasi... Uf, 2 dies soleados. No, gràcies. No m'han donat molt bones cartes, que diguéssim. Perquè esta no la vull, i esta tampoc, però va, ja que la tinc repetida. Mi turno. Una mica modern Fokker, no? Però bueno, no passa res perquè tinc això. Per espavilat. Ara com entra un altre. No voldria jugar unitats d'assedi, però bueno. Ho farem. Bones, Maloma. Gran stream en català. Gràcies. El tio no passa ronda, la mare que el va fer. Menja't això, que està bo. També m'ha tirat un dia soleado d'estos. Vaig a potenciar-los, va. Ara sí que passes, eh? M'ha fet tirar a casa tilt, però bueno. No veuré que em vingui una bona carta, per favor. Vaya cacota. Ah, no el guanyo. Passo ronda. Ara sí que el guanyo. ¿Es un Hearthstone a The Witcher? Sí, bueno, més o menys. És un joc de cartes que ha implementat dins del mateix joc. El Gwent, o el Wind, com li vulgues dir. És molt divertit una vegada que pilles el truco. Que la primera vegada que vaig jugar vaig sudar una mica d'ell. Ja després ja li vaig prestar més atenció i m'ha agradat molt. No l'has jugat, el The Witcher? Hòstia, pues, si el pots jugar, jo te'l recomano, eh? És una passada. El LoL em té capturat. Hòstia, jo ja me vaig desenganxar del LoL ja farà uns anys. I mira, he descobert mons de jocs. Ara mateix, si jugués al LoL, estaria més perdut. Un HDP en el dia del pare. Què passa aquí, a veure?
What do you want?
Want to talk to the Peller.
Too late. We've got dibs on a chat with him. A long one.
Ah, sí? Què creix?
What do you want from him?
To give him what he deserves.
And that is?
He done conjured auguries. Said something evil had made its nest in Edric's bowels. Told Edric to eat rowan berries. Lots of them.
Ever since Edric's lived in the outhouse. And he's got hardened pustules all over him.
No sé si funcionarà, però bueno, com això me dona experiència, benvingut siga.
Think you need to leave now.
Do we?
You do.
Well, let's go then.
Un Axia en grup. Això és brutal.
Scabies.
Gotta wonder about a man who could get Edric's friends all worked up.
Obi-Wan. Más o menos.
Hey, anybody home? Open up, it's safe now.
Devils. Who do they bring? What seek ye?
I need your help.
Oh, a man. Nay, a wolf. Grey, though not old. 'Tis he the Peller awaits.
You were expecting me.
Aye, as the bones declared I should. They shall come whose stench is rape and death, but the wolf shall disperse them, the white wolf. And thus he comes,
Omens never lie.
Veréis que ja em tenia fitxat.
Recognize this? Made of spruce wood, strong smell of juniper, designed to protect someone.
Freshly cut spruce sprinkled with goat's blood, then tempered with an incense of earth, smoke and juniper. For Anna, to protect her.
You make the amulet?
Aye, sure 'twas the Peller. After the way of his forefathers, over still water in the light of a full moon. Proper as amulets go. It protected well. Should never have taken it off.
So, designed to protect her. From what?
Oh, the besieged she was, evil all around, wanting to possess her. Old magic, born of oblivion, from dark sources emerged.
Old magic? Can you be more specific?
'Tis not for mouth speech, nor for the touch. A small protective charm, not a thing more a Peller could do.
Anna and her daughter are missing. Know where they are?
Nay, nay. Peller don't know. But the spirits could know. The Peller will augur, the spirits ask.
Spirits. Great. Fine with me. Long as I know where to look, where to find them.
Lost, must be found. Princess! None better than Princess for finding things.
Princess? Which princess?
Princess, my goat! She's fled.
Una puta
Those
cabra, en
men
serio.
must have scared her off. Can we get back to the auguring?
Without the goat, impossible. No goat, won't work.
Can't seriously think I'm gonna
Que
chase
segons
down
parlen
your
les males
goat.
llengües se la tira,
Peller
saps?
without a goat makes for a mute prophet.
Prefereixo no preguntar si és veritat. M'estàs incordiando. Va.
Fine. I'll get your goat.
The bell, the little bell's ringing. She loves it. Ring, ring, and she will follow. But for a while. But beware of wild strawberries. Raspberries too.
Yeah, treacherous as beasts go. I always keep an eye out for them.
Vaya tela, que un bruixot com Geralt tingui que anar a buscar una puta cabra. Llop dolent. Vale, això ja ho tinc. Puto oso, tu. M'ha vist, no? Hola, què tal? Ja. Ni un toc, amigatxo. Ah, està allí l'ul. Aquí no hi ha res interessant. En sèrio no hi ha res dins d'esta cova? Ah. Hay un cofre. Algo més. Espada de acero Osuna. Oh, perfecte. Del set del oso. M'encanta este set. No hi ha res més, no? No sé si em deixaré alguna cosa. Nope. Posarem. He agafat una carne protefracta que no la vull per res. Ah, està aquí. Soltar-la. Oye, cabreta. Està allí.
There you are.
Ah, vine.
Come on, let's go see the Beller.
Dona'm la carpa a mi. Però si estava podrida, loco.
The Beller misses you something awful. Should have guessed as much.
Com a molt te
What's a witcher
puc...
compared to a patch of wild
Puc deixar la cabra esta.
This way, your grace.
Por aquí, excel·lència. Tinc que anar tocant això, no? Perquè em seguisca.
Where the hell did you go?
On vas? Torna aquí.
They're proud of this area. Good thing I ran into him earlier. Do I really have to keep ringing this bell for you to follow?
Això apareix. Ah, vine.
You're no roach, but I bet we could be friends in time.
No le
Got that
sardinilla, però no
all-important quality every roach has to have. You don't talk much.
que apenas hablas, guai. Per això se poden fer amics.
Princess, flee not from the Pella, for there are wolves about. Goat of mine, dearest, sweetest goat.
Happy for you, but I'm kinda in a hurry. Anna and Tamara, they might be in danger.
The White Wolf helped the Pella, and so the Pella shall help him. Blood. We need blood. A living being.
Fine. Be right back.
Bon
this
sacrifici.
do?
They are not here. There is God. Blood. I see blood.
Whose?
No Anna. No Tamara. Just a child.
Però què t'has fumat?
A child. The lives not, yet did not die.
It's over? Is that it?
That is it.
Spirits had nothing more to say? Like where they went or where they are now?
You came for an augury, and augur I did. They're gone, the child remains.
Mentioned a child. Whose?
Why, Anna's.
Anna was pregnant?
She was, and she miscarried.
Baron didn't mention it.
Afraid, perhaps, or ashamed, or forgetful. Or perhaps he had no wish to remember.
Anna tell you all this? Did she come here after it happened?
Nay, not Anna. 'Twas the omens told me.
Great, so I can be sure it's true.
The omens need not your faith to be true. It is you who needs the omens to lead you to truth.
The Baron have anything to do with his wife's miscarriage?
Foul-tempered he is, and he's a fondness for hooch.
No doubt makes his temper even fouler. Did he abuse his family? Anna came to you, you must have noticed something.
The Pella's old, near blind, but Princess came and licked her hand.
So what?
She's a wise beast. Only comes to those who suffer.
What happened to the child?
In a grave thrown, without rite or ceremony, it awoke. Now it wanders, it seeks vengeance.
A botchling.
White wolf, wise wolf, catch the botchling. The botchling will help, lead the wolf to the loved ones.
Botchlings suck the blood of pregnant women and eat their fetuses. They don't help.
'Tis a being cursed, and witches lift curses. If the white wolf can't lift it, he should bring me its blood. Blood will always find kindred blood.
Why do you want its blood?
Blood, blood, blood. It binds men for all ages, the living and the dead.
Sure, but what do you want to do with it?
At times, a century is too short for two brothers to reconcile. One dies before things are set right. The other then brings his blood to the Pella.
And what does the Peller do?
He awaits Forefather's Eve. He mixes the blood with milk, herbs, and hen's feet. He drinks to reconcile the dead with the living. There shall be no Forefather's Eve this year, but we'll find a way, all the same.
Heard of one witcher who lifted a botchling's curse. Never tried it myself, though. I know you need to bury it under the threshold.
And give it a name. Perform the Aim Roin.
The ritual of naming? That's an elven custom.
Human, elven, dwarven, ancient. Spirits have no race. They honor not its meaning. Win a spirit's favor, and the spirit shall aid you. Ask, and it will answer. Seek, and it will show you the way.
I hear you right. You mentioned Forefather's Eve? Pretty old custom. Thought it had died out.
Death lurks in every bog and puddle round here. Folk know they could die, their earthly matters unresolved. Then they require help, or they'll not know peace. Forefather's Eve must be performed. Light the tallow candles to lead them through the dark. Call them by name, appease their regrets. Only then may they depart in peace.
Whatever I do, I gotta find the botchling first.
Seek it at midnight, near the grave that lies empty.
If what you say is true, the Baron ought to know where that grave is.
Vale. Del bestiario. Malogrados. Ahora. ¿Malditos? Sí. Aceite para malditos y axia. Vale. Y aceite de malditos. ¿Netín? Necrófago, malditos, híbridos, constructos y espectros. Vale. Mira que sardinilla.
Lightning strike.
Tío. Está que arde. La fortalesa. Per mirar les musaranyes, quasi ben tots.
Come on.
Slower.
Fuà.
Oswin. Where's Oswin? Anyone seen him?
Truqueu als bombers.
Heading to the stable.
What?
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to put it out?
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no prisoners.
My
Del
brother's
Barón.
in the stable. We've got to save him. He'll burn alive. Him and the horses.
See what I can do.
Hurry now, quick! Well, this is a fucking first.
La madre que va. La que ha liat el pavo.
Lots of smoke. Gotta hurry.
Over here! Can't get out! Roof's collapsed!
Coming to get you.
Puc trencar això, hola? Ah, hauré d'obrir.
We've a hero in our midst. You've earned yourself a barrel of Lyrian.
I tu no, hòstia, cabron.
I know your wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
The fuck are you suggesting?
Don't play me for a fool. You'd been beating them for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right?
Ah!
Not your lucky day. They ran from you, didn't they?
Lying prick!
Oh, vaya hòstia. Cabron. Puta. Ala. Bona nit. Sí que s'ha caldejat, sí. Però s'emborratxa el cabró i li passa això, saps? Ala, despeja't.
We need to talk.
La mare que el va parir. Mesclar amb el caràcter i alcohol passa això.
Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna.
That's another story. She always knew how to spark my ire.
Your wife, how'd she make you angry? Too much salt in the soup? Socks never darned?
20 years we've known each other. She's seen me drunk and sober. She was there to greet me when I returned the victor. She was there to patch me up in defeat. Like no other, she knew where to press, where to pinch, so it would hurt.
You beat her? For that? For criticizing you?
Oh, Witcher, you haven't a clue, have you? Well, perhaps I shall tell you about it one day. One day, but not today.
Expect me to believe you were a loving father to Tamara after that scene in the courtyard?
You're free to believe whatever you wish, but she was always the apple of my eye. She had the run of the place, ask anyone. She'd ride the horses, hunt with the men, at times join them on their rounds. And they'd send for her when I flew into a rage, for only she could calm me.
Make it sound like she led a charmed life. If that's the case, why'd she run?
I'd hardly need you if I knew.
You knew they'd run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
Tell me everything you remember about the day they fled. The truth this time.
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight.
Collons, 3 dies seguits.
Anna came to me, said they were leaving. I begged them to stay. She refused to hear it. I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. We struggled. She fell. Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with my own piss. A large bump on my head. Sadly, they were gone.
No, lamentable.
Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you? I was left with nothing. Nothing! Only the bottle.
Signs of a fight in the room. Hole in the wall, wine all over the landing. Was that you?
Aye. We tussled. She tried to whack me on the noggin with a candlestick, but kept missing. Hit the wall and the pillar instead. I staggered backwards onto the table, spilled the wine, slipped and tumbled. Anna used that moment to flee. She rushed down the stairs, still clutching that damn candlestick. I caught her on the landing. We fell. I thought I had her. Then she turned and smacked me in the head. I blacked out. Don't know what happened next. When I came to, I was alone.
Tamara present for all this? She see you quarrel?
Through the doorway, perhaps. She didn't enter the room. Shame, too. Things might have turned out differently. The sight of her always calmed me.
What happened next?
Next, it only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. And then I went to the bedchamber, and Anna was not there. Instead, there was blood everywhere. I knew she'd miscarried. My breath short, my throat locked. I neared the bed and saw it. It lay there, a tiny thing, defenseless, on bloodied sheets, dead. And it was my doing.
Maybe you're doing, maybe not. But that amulet she wore could be important. Or maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
What was I to do? Took it out and buried it.
Just like that?
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. I wanted it to end. That child had been my dream. I told Anna, the little one, our little one, to make things right. Yet she died before she could be born. Understand, Witcher? My child was dead.
És una desgràcia tras una altra. Serem considerables en ell.
I sympathize. I do.
Thank you. And know that I hope you
Ha
find
perdut la
your
dona, la filla...
Deal we made means I need to find
El
Tamara
bebé.
and Anna first. Just so happens your unborn daughter might help us do that.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into fucking what?
A cursed creature that draws strength from killing pregnant women. Once it's strong enough, it attacks those who scorned it.
But how? How does it know?
Blood ties. They're a strong bond. A bond I want to use to find your family.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual, and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift the curse that it may finally rest in peace.
Whatever we do, we gotta find the botchling first.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way. The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight, at midnight.
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
Get word to the common folk. Ought to stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors. And try to sober up.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
A bit further. Follow me.
You give the child a name?
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
Here's the spot.
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Good. The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
Botchlings on the prowl.
Aquí está.
Look!
Oh, precioso. No, no, no.
Take it in your arms, quick.
But if it goes Garrity, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming and it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets plowing restless?
It'll bite through your jugular, and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic. Pick it up. Take it in your arms.
Qualsevol agafa, saps? Qualsevol moment te può fotre un mos
Merciful gods!
i pel pot. Dame un beso, papá.
Back to the fortress.
What? With this?
As I recall, you were the one who wanted to test the old legends, change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck. Come now, we must bury it. Speak afterwards.
No sé qué pasa, pero... Ah, espectres.
Botchling's scent attracted them.
Do something! It's writhing something fierce. Can't hold it. Oh. Quiet now. But what do you want to do with it?
Me? Nothing. This is your job. Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a lubberkin. From then on, it'll watch over your house and help me find your family.
No lo veo.
That stench. Come on, need to hurry.
On with it. Squirming again, like a daft eel. Worked. It stopped.
Chosen a name?
No,
So think of one. It's important.
it's a girl. What would Annie have named her? What now?
Repeat after me. by the powers of earth and sky.
By the powers of earth and sky.
By the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee Daya, and embrace thee as my daughter.
Good. Now bury the body.
Inclús Geralt sent tristesa.
What now?
In 1 day's time, Dea should turn into a lubberkin. I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. And the guilt, the responsibility for all this, lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. It's just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the botchling to turn into a lubberkin. That's it. Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again.
A veure, tinc puntets per ficar. 3 puntets, no està mal. Me falta un mes per poder desbloquejar este. Ah, no, 4. Necessito 4 més.
By blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea. Lead me to those bound to you by blood.
¿La veuen los demás? Pareix que no. Ah, pues sí! No sé, pareix que hi ha alguns que sí i alguns que no. O potser passen literalment i ja està. I jo no dic. Sumergidos, por variar. Okay.
Sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around, though. Clothing. They change in here? A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it. Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse. Both were here. I'm going the right way. Wants to show me something more.
Demonios podridos.
Necrophages had a field day. Still worth a closer look.
Otros. Son enemigos suicidas esto. Por detrás, que me parece. Ya.
Should examine that horse carcass.
Para vender su pie.
What do we have here? Bones have been here a while. Chewed on the saddle. Necrophages will eat anything these days.
Más en gana.
Giant claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks. Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse? Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength. Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away. Trail goes on. Good thing it doesn't end here. A fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
Hola, bona nit.
Who's that? The room. Go on now.
El cartero.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Just need information. Looking for 2 women, the Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet, boy.
Ah, te pilla.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough. No point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of our father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is high. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale. Though anywhere's better than the Crow's Perch with a Baron.
Why?
'Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I means. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
What happened to Tamara's mother?
'Twere like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing o'er the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. 'Twere then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
What marks?
They's, well, like burned on with hot iron. On the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye. No, these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden, and then, from the woods, a roar. Broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twere the only reason we escaped. The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
Why help them at all? You risked a lot.
I'd a debt. Owed Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara learnt it. Brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy. No 2 ways about it. Me, myself, I'd have never dared to help. But my missus told me a time of war and contempt's come. A time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as if.
Married a wise woman.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
Thanks for your help.
The lady. She'll be all right in the end, won't she?
I'll do what I can to see that she is.
Em deixaven sortir. No. Això d'aquí del... Oh, no ho puc pillar. Ara. No veig si que... Aquí vinc jo a casa d'estos, li faig preguntes i després lo saquejo. En plan amistós. Ara. Bueno, pues ja tenim unes quantes pistes més de la mare i la filla.
So here our paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
Bonísima, nivell 7. Habla con el varón, encuentra a Tamara. Casi que podría trobar primer a Tamara. Aquí.
Go, go.
Hòstia, per a Oxenfurt me feia falta un passa, no? Me demanaven un passa, que hi penso.
Whoa there, Roach.
Putada. Crec que sí.
Come on,
Però hem
Roach.
de ser que anar parlant el baron primer, suposo. Crec que el baron me donarà el passe per poder anar a Oxenfurt. Saga dual, no?
Halt! Stand and do! I challenge you!
Ah, ja me'n recordo del tonto
Boots a
este.
bit big, maybe. Careful not to trip.
Halt, I say! I am Ronvid of the Small Marsh, bound by a sacred oath
Oh, that's rough. My sympathies.
to honor Maid Bilberry, fairest of all maids I know, by dueling 100 knights to the death. Now, draw your sword
A
post
duelo a
haste,
muerte.
for I've 99 left after you.
Quina casualitat que li queden 99, saps?
Why are you challenging me? Don't recall doing anything to offend the maid Bilberry.
Well, why?
Este es tonto.
Then swear. Swear! Maid Bilberry's the most loveliest of all.
Thing is, I've never laid eyes on her.
Aha! Ah! I shall wash your scorn
Pero
away
no con
with
esa,
thy
la.
blood fiend. Stand and fight.
Tío, és tonto. Comences a avançar, puto. Està envenenat. Toma. ¿Ya? ¿No era un duelo a muerte? Vaya paquet.
Enough.
Yes, luck stood with you.
La suerte, tío.
But the next time we meet,
La próxima vez te mataré, així, pum, de primera.
Challenge me again. Raise your hand, draw your sword, look at me the wrong way, and I'll kill you.
you so sure of that?
Pues sí.
Yes.
We shall see.
Què li feu a Sardinilla? Me l'he submergido, surt d'allà, que t'he vist. Cabrón. Aquí atacan a Sardinilla, pobreta.
Need a swift kick in the arse.
Ask a service of the Witcher, the Pella must. A witcherly service, that's to say.
What do you
Brujeril.
need? Tell me.
A man who fears no evil the Pella needs. Forefathers' Eve is nigh. We've rites to conduct. Wandering souls to emerge. Damned souls, too. We've the circle to protect from these wretches.
¿Qué vas a darme?
What'll I get out of it?
Witches do naught for free. This the Pella knows. Not to fear. How to reward one for their aid. This too the Pella knows.
Seems like you could use a witcher, so yeah, I'll help.
You'd not refuse. The Pella knew. The time's come to gather the folk. Across the lake we must journey, to Fyke Isle. There in the circle of stones we shall meet.
The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight, at midnight.
Get out of my sight.
Remember me?
Stable hand pulled you out of the fire.
We'll never forget that. Here. I'm grateful.
Basta per salvarlo. Not bad.
Witcher, a word, please.
What is it?
That night when the Baron ordered everyone to lock their doors, stay inside. What did you and the Baron do?
Gotta ask the Baron about that. Speaking of which, know where he is?
Garden. Spends a lot of time sitting there of late.
Drunk.
No. Don't drink, don't eat. Just sits.
Ya està fent merda.
There you are.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms. Brought the plants here from Nazaire. Anna had read some story. Insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning. She was so content at that. And them, the frilly ones, are called birds of paradise in Zerrikania. But Tamara called them dragons of paradise. She adored them. Damn shame I'll never learn which blooms would please Dea most. Though it's good to know her spirit's free.
Your loss. It must hurt. Bad. But there wasn't anything we could do.
No. Not now. Not anymore. It was too late. That was clear. Should have acted earlier. Taken them all from this damned felon. In this hole. This reesty mire. Nothing could go right here.
Got some information about your family.
You've learned something? Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out. Any news for me?
Your daughter's in Oxenford.
What the blazes? She all right? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
No, but I talked to the man who helped her escape and then took her in. Tamara is safe and sound. From what I gathered, she has no desire to see you again, no intention to return.
I shan't trust some peasant dolt. I shan't trust whoever it is helped her. I need to know for certain she's safe. Go to her. You must be sure. See her yourself. I shan't believe anyone else.
That much I can do.
I'm grateful. Take this. Call it enticement. And this might prove
Veus
useful.
el
What is
pase.
it?
A letter of safe conduct. Ever since the Redanians took hold of the Pontard Delta, they made it damned hard to get to Novigrad without one. Very well. You were to find them both. What of Anna? Learned anything?
Nothing yet, but I'm on her trail.
Well, what are you waiting for?
For you to tell me about Ciri, like we
Exacto.
agreed.
Que ya toca,
Fine.
cabrón.
A word once given. When Ciri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs, gone stiff from so much bed rest. That lass of yours, pure luck in the flesh. To hunt down a wild boar that size, why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, were he still among the living. Ciri, come! Our haunt should be yours as I see it.
Oh, you done well, lass.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But who goes boar hunting with a sword?
No bow at hand, no spear. My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
Good morgen.
At Kaer Morhen.
Witcher school there, aye. But they only took lads, as I recall.
They made an exception for me.
Exactly.
Right. Mean to say you're a she-witcher?
Not entirely. The mutations, I was never subjected to them. But everything else I know, I learned from the witches there.
Know any of them potions?
Not so much. A bit.
Because you see, at times I get this pinching back here.
Shut it, Egrin. Nobody cares about your backside. A woman could swing a sword. I've knowed one. But never seen a lady mount anything but a cock proper. All tipsy on horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
Perhaps you'd care to wager?
Think you can outrun me on an horse? Naturally. What's the stake?
Black mare. The one in the stable.
Oh, that won't do at all.
What happened? You get the jitters?
No.
So why not?
The horse is mine.
Ah.
To race the Baron himself. I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it ever?
Done. But if I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
I'd not drink any more this night. You'll want your head about you. We start at daybreak.
Pues vale. Se viene una carrera.
The day dawns.
Ready?
As ever. First one to the tower.
Man chop!
Se la veo confiada, Ciri.
Come on, Ciri, don't you embarrass us.
Your sword is mine.
Va a ser que
That'll
no.
be the day.
No tinc pegat al cul per això. GG. Easy.
You're wind, not woman. Worthy of the best horse. The mare is yours.
Thank you!
What?
Another chance to win.
Hòstia, això és un gallotriz, crec. Primer em pensava que era un grifo, però no. Maleïda pantalla de carregar.
She screamed like a mad woman. In an instant, all had forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin, even were it to break his neck.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then? I must say, Witcher, seen a lot, but nothing like this. Never.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
You're a fast learner. You'll know the rest once you find my wife.
Working on it.
And making piss-poor progress.
They split up. Hadn't considered that possibility before. But don't worry. I'll find Anna too.
Juguemos al win. Hemos acabado aquí. Si hablar de las bajas. Sí.
Heard anything about there being witches in Velen?
I pay no heed to peasant babbling. Common folk see witches, wizardry, devils, and who knows what the fuck else every which way they turn.
How'd you wind up here? Just curious.
It's no secret. I was a Temerian soldier. My unit smashed at the war's start. Soon after, we lost hope of regrouping, driving the foe back. Those who remained wandered north. Others, deserters or merely broken men, joined us. We were a snowball rolling down a slope. By the time we reached Crow's Perch, I commanded a sizable force.
Just march into the fortress, make yourselves at home?
With Nilfgaard advancing, the local lord had fled, abandoned the Perch. Once this war's over and Nilfgaard's victorious, the Black Ones will grant me a title. All talk of a self-proclaimed baron will cease.
Can't help wondering why you made a deal with the Nilfgaardians.
What could I do? Cast myself at them and die a hero? Fuck a hero's death. Fuck death.
Rather live as a traitor.
Ere long, none will remember it. Temeria is no more. There's naught left to betray.
The local Nilfgaardian garrison doesn't look that strong.
What of it? Even were I to attack, cut them down to a man, others will come soon. Black Ones will flood this land, take control before long. Sure as we've all got arseholes, they will.
Esta no veo como que todos tenemos ojete.
Ever play Gwent?
I do. And what's more, I usually win. If you've a deck, sit down. Outplay me, and I'll give you one of my unique cards.
Nice.
How's that for enticement?
Perfectísimo.
Let's lay him down.
Go. Go. Dos de estos, en serio. Llevaré un... Que estic per llevar este i tot. A veure, estic molt bé. A la carta que m'ha sortit. ¡Qué potencia! ¡Qué potencia, loco! Vaig a fer-te això per tocar-te la moral. Un espia, Un espia que em guardo, de fet. Però que pegadissa és la música del Win. La veritat que sí, Merda, m'he distret i no sé què m'ha jugat. Ah, una altra espia. Serà cabro, loco. Stop. Un altre espia, però mare meua. Aquest home està ple d'espies. Au, vaig a passar. Perfecte. Però té 11 cartes, saps? Un espia. Nice. Nice. Que estrany que no tingui un dia soleado en la de cartes que ha agafat. Lluvia torrencial, que puto. M'ha putejat aquí. Vaig a gastar-la perquè aquesta no la vull per res, realment. Així que gasta una miqueta més. Vale. I crec que vaig a passar. Tu rival ha passat l'ull. En sèrio? Si li quedaven 3 cartes encara? No tinc cap més, no? Pues li tiraré esta de 4. Ara te faig així per tocar-te més la moral. I ara ja festival d'armes de sèrio. Un per aquí... un altre per aquí... i un altre per aquí... Vinga, adeu. No sé com ha passat, tenim 3 cartes. Potser estava... que no tenia bones cartes, no sé.
You won. A man's only as good as his word. Take the card. I fear Velen's short on worthy opponents. Boat builder in Oroton might be one. There was also an old soothsayer. Lived east of here, near the windmill, last I heard. There's a lad, about as reasonable as an old mare, but he plays a devilish hand. In fact, I don't rightly know that you're ready for him.
Jo crec que sí. Amigatxo. Sigismund Dijkstra. Mare meu, el puto Dijkstra. A veure... No, aquí no és. Aquí. ¿Sabes una cosa? Juego, potser era? Pam, 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 pam... Dificultad de los enemigos, vale, marcha de la muerte... Nivel de dificultad del win, la tinc en normal, en difícil, amén. Difícil, difícil. Ahí, ahí. I ara baraja de win. Us ficarem al Gordon Flotas, este. Vale. Tinc una carta més. Interessant. Este me'n llevaré un. I no me'n puc llevar més. Perquè si no necessito 22 cartes. Ole. Ara ja hauria d'anar a buscar a Tamara.
Wait, Witcher! When you find my daughter, will you give her this?
La muñeca, en sèrio.
A ragdoll.
No és que sigui mal tio, però la beguda el perd, i molt. Però bueno, ara pareix que realment està arrepentit. Per això. A veure, missions com estan. Nivell 6, nivell 6. Aquestes no les he acabat encara. Nivell 7, esta també, nivell 7. Y contrato de nivel 8. Vale. Búsqueda de tesoro. 2 del gato. Pero a mí realmente me interesa la Osuna. Cuenta las Moiras y Tamara. Esta serà pel pròxim dia. Que ja és una mica tardet. I veig que està bastant bé el directe d'avui. I no res. Això ha sigut tot per avui. I demà més i millor. Fins aviat i gràcies pels que heu passat per aquí. Fins aviat, a reveure, adeu-siau.